Hey guys, this is Panda, and I hope you can hear me okay. I'm trying to hold the camera still on my tripod. I haven't set it up yet because I wanted to just show you guys everything on the table first. But I'm going to do a quick unboxing again, see if I can get a few of these done. They've been piling up, and I've been waiting about a week to do this. I was going to do a series for my birthday videos, just unboxing a few of these in each video. And get caught up on everything, but I forgot about a few Miku figures I had, and then a few that were coming, and I also ordered a couple more to round out my summer swimwear and also racing Miku. Apparently I'm collecting those now, I guess. Never intended to collect Miku figures, I swear. But when I unboxed that bunny Miku, fell in love with it because you can get a lot of these like taller, cool looking like real fabric on their legs type of figures for not that much. So I've been trying to find a couple more of those. I did order the actual violet one that I thought was the one I had ordered, but it wasn't. So I'm waiting on that one because she has like purple on her outfit. It looks really cool. So I hope to get that one pretty soon. But I also found a couple of racing ones really cheap on eBay, so I thought I would grab those because they're normally really expensive. I got this one up in the corner from Amazon with the crown and the umbrella thing, or spade, or whatever that is. That was about 50 bucks. And then I also got this one over here in the sunglasses and bikini thing that I really like her outfit. I'm not a huge fan of how plain it is, but I really like her outfit. So I think that was only 24 bucks. And then I got this one up here with the little character on her little animal on her arm. I thought it was a red panda. I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like one. So since my red pandas are my spirit animal, I got that one really cheap too. It was like 25 bucks or less. And I think this is my first real noodle stopper figure on the end, on the left. I know I have a few like fake ones of Miku, but I'm not sure if they're I don't think they're real, so that doesn't really count. Also on the bottom I have the bunny figure in the middle. I'm returning to Amazon because it was $55, and I found one on a figure website for $30, so I'm waiting for that one to get here. So this one I'm not going to open today, but I'm going to return it to Amazon and wait for the other one, so I'll unbox that one later. The bunnies on either side are going to be, at least one of them is going to be for a giveaway. So look for a short video pretty soon for that. If you want to enter the giveaway, you can win one of those for free. All you have to do is leave a comment. You don't have to go through a website and leave all your information like most giveaways do. But yeah, just leave a comment and I'll be giving it away to whoever wants it. I'll just have to randomly pick one, I guess. But yeah, I also got, so I'm just going to open a couple of the Miku ones. This one on the left on the bottom is one of the characters from my art books that I really liked. So I found her figure when I was browsing them on eBay and I grabbed it. I don't remember what I paid. I paid way too much, I know that. It was like 60 or 70 bucks. For that, and it's a little plain for that price, but I do like the box. It's a really nice display box. So yeah, as far as that, I'm just going to be doing these until they're gone, and then I have like 2 or 3 other sets of non-Miku figures that I want to unbox at some point. And then behind here, I actually have all my cyberpunk stuff set up, because I was going to do that first, but I didn't get to it yet. And I've got my 2 Sega Evangelion figures I was going to unbox with my cyberpunk figures. There's a few in the case back there that I unboxed when my video didn't turn out, so I was going to show you guys those. And that video will just have to be sometime later, maybe within the next month, hopefully, because I've been sick for the last week or so. Over my birthday weekend and after that, so I haven't been doing videos, but I've been trying to get caught up other than that. So I've been piling these up And I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of these today. So thanks for watching, and I'll be right back with the setup. Okay, guys. This time around, by the way, I'm not going to be playing any background music. I keep getting copyright claimed on it, and I'm not too thrilled with, messing around with that. So I'm just going to not have music this time. I'll try looking for some better, like, non-copyright music for later. But for now, just don't mind the fans in the background because I have my fans on in the windows. And I'll just be talking about each figure as I get to them. So let's start with this one. This is one I've had in my list for a while because I have several of these float girls already. And I also would love to get the one where she's in a black, like, one-piece suit. That would be cool. I have one coming of Rem, I think, the blue-haired one, in a purple shirt swimsuit thing and a bright-colored inner tube. So I think it looks better than the one I already have, which I had gotten on AliExpress. So I think this one's a real one that I ordered, so I'm waiting on that for later. And there's a couple other ones I have on my wish list for Aqua Girls, but I'm not in a huge hurry to get that many because like I said, my summer shelf is getting pretty full. I do like the artwork on this box, by the way. It's really nice. Looks nice and detailed and pretty well detailed and shaded artwork for the figure. I like her goggles. Those are cool. Don't know why my lights are flickering. I'm a little concerned. My power bill is not overdue yet, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. Not storming, it's pretty sunny out today, so I thought I would get this done before it gets dark. I'm usually a night person, so I don't get a whole lot done during the day. But the lighting isn't the best around here at night, so I thought I would hurry up and get something done before it gets dark. Flatten out the boxes to store for later. I wish these were a little bit bigger sometimes because I would like to have them be just a little bit higher quality than what they are. But then they are prize figures, which is my main demographic of, or main genre, I guess, of figure because I can afford them. It's pretty difficult to keep trying to get scale figures when they're expensive as heck, and I'm trying to avoid watching other people unbox figures because they do the expensive ones, and then when I see one that I really like, I put it in my cart and try to get it later, and they're too expensive for me, so that's going to be hard. There's been a few today that I saw on YouTube that I put on my wish list because they were so freaking awesome, but they're also, one of them was a Figma set, and I'm not really into Figmas because of how tiny the details, the pieces are, and the hands and feet and everything you can take off and replace is very difficult for me with my dexterity issues and health problems, and it's just frustrating to try and work with Figmas. But there are a few that are so awesome looking, it's going to be hard to say no to. Oh, interesting. Her hair is laying flat, like it's on the ground, like she's laying on the ground. But she's got a water base like all the other ones do, so I'm not sure how that works. It's almost like she's supposed to just be sitting on the floor because her hair's flat. Not sure how I feel about that, really, because the base is gonna, I'm pretty sure the base is gonna make her higher than that, but we'll see. Suppose I could put the base on another figure, because I do have another Aqua Float figure without a base, without the, this is the one they all come with. They all come with this blue water base, except for apparently one of the one of the AliExpress ones I got does not have a base, so if I have to, I can just give them that one. Okay, clamshell is going to be hard to hang on to because it's taking up quite a lot of space, so I'll probably just put it back in the box instead of flattening that one. Now let's see here if I can figure out how. Well, she's definitely more suited to fit in here than the other figures I have of this series. She definitely looks better in her float than most of the other ones do. But however, her hair is still not. That's not how that works. I don't think. There's some in the back too. That's kind of laying flat. And yeah, that would look nice if she's sitting on the table. But she's got. I'm kind of confused. Like, is this the way they all are, or did I just get one that's kind of janky? Because her hair is really flat. So I don't know if it's bent. It's not flimsy bendy. It's just bent like that. So I can't like bend it back. It's hard plastic. So am I supposed to heat it up and bend it back? What is that? Like, I'm kind of confused. It does fit around the floaty, but I can't use the base, so I guess I'll just use the base with the other figure I have, because that's clearly not supposed to have a base, right? So yeah, that does look okay without the base, I guess. Maybe, if I can pose it right. Now it's not wanting to... Oh well, I'll mess with it later. Anyway, point is, the base doesn't work with this one, so... Not sure why it comes with a base, but... Other than that, let me just take her out of that because that's kind of cheesy. I do like the details on her swimming suit. She's more detailed than the other figures I have of this line, so it's pretty cool. I like the pose. If she was a little bit bigger and didn't have the base, I think I'd be a lot more thrilled with it, and the hair would like sit correctly. I would be a lot more happy with it. I'm wondering if I might have to like tape it, glue it down a little bit, or use some kind of sticky putty to like stick it down, just so it doesn't keep doing that. My OCD will be mad. Anyway, let's move on. I do have this. I'm gonna try to zoom in, if I remember when we're done, to zoom in and do some B-roll on my new turntable I got of each of these, so you can see them a little better, if I remember to do so. Now let's get on to this one. This is probably my least favorite one of the lot right now. I got it because it was really cheap, and I'd seen it listed for quite a bit on eBay, so I thought I would grab it when it was like 20 bucks. And it's obviously a real one. It's from Figurism, I guess. Project Diva, Miku 39s, Project Diva 39, Mega 39s, Catch the Wave. It's in a large box. Not sure how big it is, but it's in a large box. I forgot to say the Aquafloat Girls figure is by Taito, by the way. I will try to link these all at least where I got them. If they were on eBay, then I'll just link you to a regular website that has them, or I'll just put eBay next to the name of it so you guys can look for them down in the description. I'm pretty sure this one was brand new, but it looks like it has Scotch tape on it, so I'm not sure if I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon, but we shall see. The box is in pretty good shape. By the way, some of these, I'm getting a little teed off with Amazon because they sent 5 of these figures, including the bunnies, the 3 bunnies that were in the front, in a paper bag. They sent 5 of, including the $50 racing Miku with the crown and the spade thing. That one, and the 3 bunnies, and then another one they sent in a freaking paper bag. I am just so Like, they will send a $20 pair of earbuds in a box, but they will send all these figures that are in collectible boxes in a bag with zero protection. Like, it's insane. Okay, so this one has a cardboard insert, which I do like because that keeps the boxes from getting crushed. I'll probably, I don't know, I might flatten this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep all the clamshells because they're really starting to pile up. I definitely want to keep the boxes, but keeping all the clamshells is getting a little hard. I'm thinking I'm only going to do that for like the fragile ones. Because I usually flatten the boxes, but if they have a giant clamshell, I'm just starting to put them back in the box and keep the box the way it is. So, in a big clamshell. Let's get it open. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like I put a few pieces together on this one. Okay, I'm starting to warm up to it already. I like the size a lot. I like the bright colors. I did say I didn't like the hair on this one, but yikes. But I'll have to see when I get it out of the package here, because I'm starting to warm up to it a little bit. Thinking this piece is at least gonna go, because that one's a little annoying. And we've got all these bags in here, separating all these pieces. Oh, come on. I hate all this tape. Lots and lots of tape. Lots and lots of tape. I kind of don't like the figures where they have her hair separate and it's really heavy, because it's kind of hard to keep it upright, usually. Like that summer one I got recently of her holding the squirt gun with the really long see-through blue hair. I really like that figure, but her hair is so frustrating to try and manipulate on that figure. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to sit on my walker, and every time I move, my shirt gets snagged on the handles. Because my desk chair is too big and clunky to sit up here by the table with. So I'm sitting on my freaking walker, and these rubber handlebars are just grabbing my shirt and not letting go every time I move. It's starting to get on my nerves. So, bear with me here. I'm getting cat hair out of my mouth. Wow, everything's against me today. Oh, you playing with your mousey, baby. You're playing with your mousey. Trying to keep the cats occupied so they don't get up here. Okay, here's the base, finally. Catch the wave, quite a big base. She only has pegs on the one foot, that's a little weird. I do like how the bottoms of her shoes are clear. She's got like a clear tread on them. That's pretty cool. So let's do, I'm not seeing anything to support the hair, so hopefully the hair, is this how it goes? Yeah. Hopefully the hair stays upright on its own. Am I missing something here? There it goes. A little tight fit. Okay, this is going to take up a lot of space, dude. I don't know about this one, bro. It's huge. It's huge compared to most of my Miku figures, anyway. Let's see. Another piece of tape. I'll be done in a few minutes. Oh, I see now. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, no, don't tell me they expect... Oh, no. They really do, don't they? Okay, I'm kind of dreading this figure. I changed my mind. I'm kind of dreading this figure. They've got these clear supports for the hair. And then... I don't know why they couldn't have just put a couple little holes in there. They did for the other one. Oh, my God. These little white things that are apparently, so I guess it's so you can move it around a little bit. I don't know. This is gonna be hard, bro. This is gonna be a tricky one. This is why I don't like Figmas, because holy moly. Wait a minute, where does... That's her armpit, right? Hold on, why is it... What? This is confusing. Sorry, you guys. Give me a second. Oh, it goes up. Okay, I was trying to turn it sideways. That's why. Okay. I guess it's because I didn't look at the freaking box. Anyway. There's that. Let's get the hair. This is... I really need to start editing my videos. I'm sorry, you guys. This is horrible. That's why you like me, right? Because I don't edit. I just put everything in. Okay, now. Okay, let's do this first so I can have these ready to go on the base. Maybe. Why does everything have to be so hard to put? Holy moly, dude. Come on. It's literally got one job. There we go. There's one. Okay, let's not break it. Okay, now, which side does this go on? This one goes over here. And wait, no, that's gotta be backwards or something. What? Wait. This is tricky. These only go in one way, right? Yeah, because there's only, okay. They have it shaped so you have to put it in one way. You can't turn it. So it goes, okay, well, on the box it shows it way behind her. So that's why, because on the box it's like back here. So it's kind of confusing. I guess you can bend it a little bit. I don't know why I would need the post for that. That's fine. It's just staying. I don't think I need the post for that. I don't know if I'll need it for... Why is there no notch on this? That's kind of weird. Because there's a notch in her hair, but not in the ponytail. Okay. Okay, now that doesn't look right, because they're both going different directions. Does that look right to anybody? I don't think I even need these, to be honest. Because they're not falling off. They're just pointing different directions for some reason. Like, the box doesn't... They're both behind her on the box. They're both, like, going backwards, kind of. I don't know. Anyway, she's put together. She's put together good enough. I don't think I need those ugly posts. I don't know what those would benefit. I mean, maybe over time they start drooping. I don't know. I've heard that was a problem with a few of these. But this one seems okay to me. It's pretty tight. I'll just hold on to these with the clamshell, I guess. Actually, I have a little box where I put all my extra parts for figures that I don't have place to put them. So I will put these in the extra box. Let me just stuff her clamshell in here. And no idea how this goes on. Let's do this. Why is that not going in? I don't care. Just get it. Crying out loud. Okay. Now, let's move on from that one. You guys, I'm kind of zoomed in, so you guys can probably see it pretty good already. I will, like I said, I'll try to remember to do a a B-roll thing at the end real quick when I'm done with these. So let's put that up here for now and move on to, I'm going to do this one real quick. Noodle stopper figure. I think all the noodle stopper figures are from a specific company because I have a few other ones from different characters that have that on it. This is, the art by is in another language, so I couldn't tell you. Krypton Future Media Paya Pro. Furayu. Furayu is one of my favorite brands. Jaya Furayu, and the rest is in Japanese, I guess. It says 1, I don't know if that means number 1, but I like the artwork. I always like the artwork. If I didn't want to keep the boxes, I would at least cut out the artwork panels and keep them with the figure because I love the art pieces. I wish I could kind of, separate them and put them in the back of my shelf, but I don't want to ruin the box. I would have to look online, find the artwork, kind of print it out somewhere where I'm not gonna, it's hard to get prints of stuff like that because I've tried doing that when Cyberpunk came out. I tried getting prints at Walmart, just 8x10s or whatever, of some of the artwork I liked, and they wouldn't let me print it. So unless you have your own printer, I guess, it's kind of hard to print. I used to do that all the time when I was a teenager. I would go online and find pictures of my favorite, TV shows and movies and celebrities and just print them all over the place, all over at the library or at my grandma's or whatever. And it was no problem. Now it's like you can't do any. Although also, I have very little problem, I should say, going on Amazon and custom ordering t-shirts, tote bags with whatever picture on them. So it's not that hard to do. I mean, they're not from Amazon, they're from a third party obviously, but I've done that before and it's no problem. I did, by the way, I custom ordered 3 different t-shirts that had the Hero Miku, the Mirai figure that I'm waiting to open with the art book. I keep forgetting the name of it, but that figure has a bunch of different fan art. I had 3 t-shirts printed with different custom fan art from that on it, on the t-shirts, because I wanted to also wear one and show them off with the figure in the art book. But they turned out so horrible. I'm pretty sure they swapped the front and back pictures from what I had put on there because they did not look like the front and back. They were reversed, so they looked really bad, and then they were all blurry and pixelated, and I will probably never use them. I don't know what to do with them. But yeah, so I can't do anything with those. Okay, this is not in a clamshell. It's one of the first ones I've had not in a clamshell, but it is in a protective cardboard, so that's good. I'm gonna flatten that box. That's one box I don't have to worry about. And we have the figure itself. I like the jacket. I like that it's hard plastic and not a really flimsy, clear, opaque type of material like most of them are. Like that tennis practice Nikki figure I got that has the opaque white sort of shirt thing over her black sports bra. It looks really bad because it's made out of the same kind of plastic as this hair basically, except it's clear, opaque, and it's really bendy and looks really cheap, and it's hard to keep it in place. But with this one, it's a hard plastic, so it doesn't move and warp and stuff like these straps are. But I think the straps are meant to, because she's gonna be sitting on something, so it's probably gonna be flattened a little bit. But I do like the belts, and I love the headphones as always. I like her shoes. They're kind of vaguely like Crocs, but more like boot Crocs. And then it just comes with the hair. So very easy to put together. Oh, it's gonna be, wait a minute. Oh, I see, okay. Little tiny pegs that go in. I didn't check to see if they're, oh, they are, shoot. Nope, I didn't strip that one. Let's see. I'm getting old and very hard to see these tiny little holes where the cutout is for the ponytail. And then this one. Ooh. Goes really far back, I guess. Okay. Okay, these I'm more worried about than the other figure we just did. But yeah. She's a small one. She's about the same size as the pool float, aqua float one. Now her ponytails are hanging way down on the sides, so I'm not sure how that's going to work as far as her sitting on something. I guess she'll have to sit on a fence post or something that doesn't mess with her ponytails. I don't know how that would work, because as you can see, they're hanging way down. I'm not sure how that's... Again, her hair's a problem with this one. I'm not sure if that's normal. Like, if people normally have problems with her hair in her figures, because I don't know where I'm going to sit her. Like, obviously, if she sits on something, it's going to push her hair up. So, yeah, other than that, I really like it. Nice details. She's got, like, decals on her leg. I don't know. I do like the translucent hair. I'm not a big fan of the pink stringy highlight in it, though. It looks kind of bad. I do like the rest of it. I like her outfit. She's got her little tattoo on her arm. So yeah, that's cute. I'm not sure I can put this one on the turntable thing, but yeah, I'm not sure where to sit her because she doesn't sit, so I guess I'll lay her down. She doesn't sit with her hair there. But anyway, let's move on to the last Miku for now. And then I'm going to try see if I have time to open the other one I wanted to open, because I've been eager to get to that one. I think this one's already been cut. Or I had to fix the box because Amazon fucked this one up too. Box was pretty bad, so I had to take it apart and tape the edges together on the inside because it was kind of falling apart. And that's pretty bad because this is one of the expensive ones. So this is the Racing Miku in her two-piece with sunglasses. Kind of one of the plainer ones. She doesn't really have any accessories or anything. I think I mentioned in the beginning of this, I can't remember because I had to restart twice, but I found on eBay a lot of figures from a collector that had 3 of the big expensive racing figures that are normally hundreds of dollars each, and it also came with one of the Figmas and one of the Nendroids. And I got it for 150 bucks with shipping. So I'm going to be doing another video with all the other racing figures once I get all of those. I'm waiting on one more smaller one from Amazon, and then those from eBay, and then I can do I have almost all of them, except for like the really big, like $300 one that she's sitting on top of like tires or something. I would love to get that one, but the Grail figures I already have on my list are hundreds of dollars, and I'd rather get those first, so it's probably not likely that I'm going to get it unless I can find it really cheap. These ones on eBay that I got don't come with the boxes, so I was really disappointed with that, but it was really cheap, like the cost of one of the figures for all 3 of them, and then plus the other 2 figures that I don't really care about, but I'm sure they're worth something. So I'll be showing those off later. And I have my shelves mostly done. I'm hoping to get one new shelf to put in there so that I have 3 and I can fit all my figures on them, at least until I get too many again, because I've already got too many to fit on my 2 shelves. So I gotta have a separate shelf for all my art books and a separate shelf for my figures, so it's gonna be a little tricky with the limited space that I have, but we'll make do, I'm sure. Okay, so she's not in a clamshell. That's interesting because it's a pretty fancy one, but I don't think this is this a prize figure? Is this considered a prize figure? Because they're pretty expensive. Normally this one's like, you know, $80 to $100 in the box, brand new on eBay, whatever. So I'm not sure if this is I guess it's a prize figure, because it's, yeah, I think it is, because it has this barcode on it that I think is on prize figures in Japan. So yeah, I guess it is a prize figure. It must be a really hard to get one. Must be one that you have to play a lot to get or whatever. Oh, she looks like the Brazilian. She's like dark. She's got dark skin, like the Brazilian Miku one. I guess maybe it is that one and I just missed it. It says tropical version on the box. Maybe that's what they mean. But she does have darker than normal skin. Like, if I compare it to that other one, holy crap. Wow, that's, yeah, I actually like it, but it's just weird seeing her like that. And then she's got this really weird long black thing on her foot. I don't know if I like that. I'd almost rather they just had her toe down here so that it would be resting on the floor and not this ugly black plastic thing. I'm not sure why they couldn't have done something better with that, but her hair is very unappealing. It's just kind of stringy, and I mean, this is the least amount of hair I've ever seen on her, probably. Like, she normally has lots of hair, like in all the figures, obviously. The one I just showed, the noodle stopper, doesn't have much either, but this is like really, really sparse. Really sparse. She must have just had a haircut. She's got these things on the top of her head. I don't know how much hair is in those, but it looks like she just doesn't have much hair. And then I didn't know this is more like a brown color instead of it's like a brownish red. I thought it was just black, this color on her suit. And then she's got gold stars in her hair. Her base, oh, where's the base? Yeah, it's just a plain black base too. So I guess it is a noodle stop. What's this? Is there something in here? Hold on. This little cardboard. No, it's just a triangle of cardboard. I don't know what the heck that's about. Anyway, let me put her on her bait. Yeah. Wow, how much did I pay for this? Because this is really like, I guess disappointing. I like the way she looks, but it's just like she's smaller than the other one I just opened, the bigger one. She doesn't have much hair. And her base is just black, like plain black base. Nothing exciting. She's got sandals on. She's got the hard, like shiny plastic. So I guess that is also a giveaway that it's a prize figure, because the scale figures have more softer, like brushed, like soft feeling legs, and they're not shiny. It's funny how it's just her legs, because her torso isn't shiny. Her arms aren't as shiny. But yeah, as you can see, she has very little hair. It's very lackluster, I guess. Like, I do like her pose. Like, I like her more than some of the other racing figures that I have that don't have much to do. But, her face is a little ditzy. I think she has that same, like, look on her face in most of her figures, but, yeah, I guess she's okay. She's not my favorite, but what do you guys think? She does have a little bit of muscular in her arms, but not much. Yeah, it looks kind of like a Brazilian type of Miku, but That's about it. Doesn't have much going for it. I think I actually like the one I said I didn't like a little bit better than that one. But anyway, let's end with a good one. Let's end with a good one. This character was in. I have an art book or a doujinshi book of just this character, and I've seen her in a couple other art books. And I really like the character. I have no idea if she's from an anime. Don't crucify me. I'm not hugely into like the actual shows or anything, but I do like the character, and I like her little pink heart thing that she has with her all the time, and she usually has like a Angusty like skeleton type of like outfit on, and you can barely see it in this one, but she does have a little bit of a skeleton like on her shirt. She has this backdrop, like unfolded backdrop you can put in the box, so you can put her against it. And then it just has this on the back, so you can see that it's an official one, and that's about it. It's just a color, and it's got the clear box, so it's a good display box. Her name is Yumi Riamu, Riamu, and she's got a clamshell, so I'll probably keep that. Maybe not. She's not that fragile, really. She doesn't have like a lot of fragile parts, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep the box anyway the way it is, so putting the clamshell in it probably isn't that big of a deal. Let me make sure you guys aren't being blocked by this pile of plastic and shit. Okay, this is the last one, so I'll be done like rattling in your ears in a moment. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on the freaking time also, because okay, I've got like 15 minutes left on my camera. Might not have time to do B-roll. We'll see. Where's the tape? Oh, it's all the way down. Hold on. I think there's a piece right here. There we go. Too much tape. I just want to open. Clamshell. I wish we could use less plastic as a species. Like, it's depressing. I hate plastic. I hate the plastic that we put plastic in. Let's put it that way. I like this plastic. I hate this plastic. I'd rather just have it be put in like a cardboard box. You don't have to put all this plastic. Just, you know. Interesting. She's got there's metal. Okay, so this is already attached to the base, the little heart. I'm not sure about the eyes. I'm not a huge fan of like cartoony googly eyes, but the base has like these metal pegs on it. Is that like magnetic, or it's kind of weird. I've never seen those before. Usually there's like a metal peg in their feet, if they're if there's any. I like the details. The details are pretty good. It's not a very detailed figure, but the details that are on it are pretty good. So I might at least do a B-roll of her. She's got like purple kind of Doc Martens on. Score. Purple socks. She's got her arm reached out. She's got some jewelry on, and some pink hair with highlights. Nice highlights in the hair. I wish they could figure out how to get rid of that seam. That's in all figures pretty much. It's kind of hard to not have that, I guess. She's got like this soft white, it's like pink highlights on it. It's pretty cool. And then she's got the skeleton on her dress, on her nightgown, and the little pink fuzzy heart on it. It's so cool. I love this, by the way. I'm not mad anymore that I paid way too much for it. I swear it was so hard to find. I think I only found one of these on eBay and I couldn't find it anywhere else. It was like a lot of money. It was not $100, but it was like 80 bucks. It was like 80 bucks or something. But I do love it. Now let's see. She just got holes in her feet, so I'm guessing they just made them metal so they don't break off, because they're not magnetic or anything. But it's normally metal pegs are in the feet and not on the base. I'm not complaining. Oh, that goes on so easy. That goes on so easy. I love it. This is going to be one of my favorite ones that I'm displaying. I love it. I'm not even a fan of all the like skimpily clad figures that most people who do this are. So that's why I try not to get the ones that are like hugely naked. Like that tennis player one was kind of uncomfortable for me because I didn't want it to have no shirt, and it's really hard to keep the shirt on. But I'm not a prude or anything. I'm just asexual, so I am not really into that stuff. But I do love the artwork, and I love having physical manifestations of the artwork. And that's why I'm into this, because it's the artwork like come to life for me. That's why I like it so much. I mean, come on, I was already into the art books. Like, this was inevitable, right? I don't know why I didn't see them sooner, but I'm so glad I got that one. Anyway, I'm going to pause and come back with some quick B-roll before I run out of time. So let's be right back. Sorry for the lighting, by the way. I've got one light above them here and one light behind them, so it's a little off. But like I said, this one's a little plain for my taste. Still looks pretty cool, though. Just wish she had some more hair. Just a little more hair. That's all. And this one, like, covers the entire turntable base, so it barely fits. But she's pretty big. I think my favorite part is the clear part on her shoes. It looks really cool. Again, I don't know what to do with the hair on this one. Can't get it to stay flat, so I might have to stick it down somehow. I do like that one, though. It's going to be the best one of the Aquaflow girls that I have so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.